Cents with Igwe Henry, oh yeah.
Hello, welcome to my 2 cents with Igwe Henry. So excited to have you all join us today. So let's take a look at this food for thought excerpt from our former leader and president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. And when we come back, let's have our 2 cents on it.
Are so ambitious, then go and do business. You cannot force me that to take you to serve me. If you want to be in the state assembly and people don't want you, fine, go and sleep. You want to be a governor and the people don't want you, go and sleep or do business. But if you want to serve us as people, then you must be humble and you will not kill us before you serve.
So right there, ladies and gentlemen, is former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, where he was, of course, trying to make sense of what leadership should be or what it should look like and what our disposition should be for what a leader is. And equally trying to throw some jabs on perception for leaders. And you can hear him say that if your people say they do not want you, go and sleep. If your people say they are not interested in your service, go and sleep. Go and start trading. Go and start a business. It's unfortunate that in Nigeria we have so much redefined what leadership is. But let's go historical for a bit. History has made us know that what we know today as the name a leader, according to Greek study, the Greek would call a leader archon, archon, A-R-C-H-O-N. That was the foundational name of what a leader is, and that means a ruler. Someone who steps ahead, someone who guides the people. And it's often said, according to the Greek study, it's often had put out the fact that the best amongst you must lead the rest of you. The best amongst you must lead the rest of you, right? So you cannot call yourself a leader when you are the worst of the pack and you are leading the rest of the people. You cannot be said to be a leader. Unfortunately, today in Nigeria, we have so much redefined negatively what leadership is. You call yourself a leader or a supposed leader, and your people are saying that they do not want you. A majority of the people, I'm not talking about blind loyalists here, I'm talking about a majority of people are saying, and you know this so consciously, innately in your heart and in your mind, you know too well that you have not performed, you know too well that you have not served the people well, you know too well that there is a general negative perception on your rating. You know all of these indices, and yet you still want to lead a people that do not want you to lead them. What then are you creating? What then are you trying to cook? You are creating anarchy. You are creating a situation where people would not be happy with you. Leadership is about leading the people. You cannot give what you do not have. So if you must be a leader, you have to have something to give. When you feel you have exhausted what you have to give, then you must step back and let someone else lead the pack. Unfortunately, in Nigeria and Africa particularly, we have pockets of people who call themselves leaders, but do not represent what leadership is. Some of them are amongst our eldest and senior citizens. You could imagine the president of Cameroon, Paul Biya, 90-something-year-old man, still desires to lead. Who is he leading? Someone that doesn't even know where he is. Someone that can't even pee by himself. Someone that can't even use the toilet by himself is leading the people. And that negative perception of what leadership is had crisscrossed the length and the breadth of sub-Saharan Africa. That we have leaders who are not well, leaders who are fatigued physically, emotionally, and otherwise. They can't even move from here to there, but they still insist they want to lead a people who are more better intellectually. There is a time and place for everything. That's why it's often said in the theater that leave when the ovation is loudest. Leave when the ovation is loudest. There's a reason for that particular quote or that statement or that belief in theater. Leave when the ovation is loudest. However, if you insist you want to stay, if you insist you want to lead the people that do not want you to lead, then you are setting yourself up. Julius Caesar is a classic example. Julius Caesar is a classic example. He ran a one-party system, wanted to lead the people by fire, by force. But what happened? It ended in a very tragic way. Unfortunately, African leaders have refused to learn. Mobutu Sese Seko wanted to lead forever. He ended in a very tragic way. Idi Amin ended in a very tragic way. Gaddafi ended in a very tragic way. The Bongos of Gambia ended in a very tragic way. And the list goes on and on and on. So there's a clarion call for Nigerian leaders. If you know you do not have the dexterity, if you know you do not have what it takes to give the people a sense of hope, the onus is on you to step back so people can pray for you, so people can bless you, so people can remember you and eulogize you, rather than have people reprimand you and curse you out. That is not the best. I hope for better days in this country. 2027, right about the corner. Get your PVC card. Let's vote out leaders that have not shown how to lead. I am Henry Gwebike, and I'll see you on another episode. Bye-bye.
My 2 cents with Igwe Henry, oh yeah. True they drop like rain, no deny. From street to the top, we they testify. No sugar coat, we they talk, I'm a CB.